Welcome to the first episode of Logic and Life 101. This is the first in a series that will attempt to explore use of logic in everyday life. Now, I'm not talking about symbolic or formal logic. I'm talking about applying rational thinking to everyday situations. The very first thing that you have to realize is that if someone makes a claim to you, the burden of showing you evidence, of proving their claim, is on them, not on you. You have no responsibility whatsoever to believe anything that anyone tells you unless they can show you evidence. Now, there's an extent to where you're going to say, well, I'm not going to waste my time verifying everything, and you're absolutely right. If I come to you, for example, and I say, last night I forgot and I left the garage light on all last night. Well, first off, you're not paying my electric bill, so that probably doesn't matter a whole lot to you. I do have a garage, you've been there. I do have a light in the garage that works, you've been there. So you're probably going to say, oh, okay, I'll accept that. On the other hand, if I come to you and say, hey, there's this little green Martian guy in the back of my yard, and he says that if I don't collect $1,000 from everybody, he's going to blow the world up. Now, you're going to be sitting there saying, well, wait a minute, that's pretty weird. I've never seen a little green Martian guy. Why don't you show me the little green Martian guy first? And then once you've seen the little green Martian guy, presuming the little green Martian guy exists in the first place, then you're going to say to the little green Martian guy, well, what evidence do I have that you can actually blow up the world? I mean, you've got this little bitty spaceship here. It landed in Brent's backyard, which is not that big. And there's just you that I can see, so I need a little more evidence before I'm going to accept that claim. I'm not just going to jump to that conclusion before I hand over my $1,000. So the question you have to ask yourself whenever anybody is making a claim is, what evidence do they have, and how important is it to you that their claim is true? Do you need to believe it? Is something going to happen if you don't believe it? And if they're making a claim and asking you to sacrifice a whole lot, like, for example, they want to control your life by giving you a book and saying, follow these rules or you're going to be in big trouble, buddy, then you really, really need a lot of evidence. More evidence than the claim of the Martian, who only wants $1,000. You need so much evidence, and just reading it in a book, that's not evidence. See you next time.